There has been a major update on Threads. Okay, this is Instagram Threads, Instagram's version of Twitter slash X, right? The bonus program has been pulled, right? They are no longer paying people just to post on Threads. So it's got a lot of people frustrated, a lot of people pissed, a lot of people that were making money from Threads, right? From just posting, right? They just like here on YouTube, where YouTube's got the YouTube Partner Program, and you can make money via AdSense, right? When you reach 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Threads also had its own, I think they call it like some kind of bonus program where if you meet certain metrics with your posts and all that, you will get paid. Okay. But they just pull that now, right? So a lot of people who are making really, decent amount of money just for posting, right? Just for posting whatever they wanted to post, and getting posts that were quote, they had this thing called qualified posts with, those posts that had to have a certain number of views or so, something like that, and with the different categories of how much they pay and all that. That's gone, right? So a lot of people who were making some really good money on Threads have gone from making that to making nothing. All right. To not making any money anymore, right? And so a lot of people are now wondering, well, is that it? Can you still make money on Threads? Okay. And the answer is an absolute yes. Okay. Now, it's not going to be in the traditional way, or the way that most people, most people knew how to go about making money on Threads. Just like on YouTube, for the most part, when you tell people, for like mainstream, right? When they hear people are making money with YouTube channels, the first thing they automatically assume is that, they're getting paid via AdSense, right? A lot of people are not aware of the fact that there are other ways to monetize a YouTube channel, right? Well, the same goes with Threads, okay? And as a matter of fact, Threads is a lot smaller, right? It's a lot smaller. There's a lot less competition as opposed to like a place like YouTube and some of the other more established social media platforms that have been around. Because at the end of the day, it's all about creating content. Now, Threads is one of those places that, like when I say anybody, right, could just get on and start making, posting content, right? It's a much lower barrier to entry, unlike, say, the likes of YouTube and all the other video based social media platforms, because a lot of people just do not like or want to be on video, right? A lot of people don't want to get on. They can't get over the fear of creating videos, posting content, right? The type of content that they need to post in order to gain a following, start generating sales, and all that type of stuff, right? People just doing it. A lot of people just don't want to do that, okay? And I understand that because I used to be one of those people, right? It's not until in relatively more recent times that I, got over the hump of deciding to start posting content on YouTube. We're talking years now, right? Like, it's not like I just started posting content a few months ago, right? We're talking years. But long before that, you could have asked me, right? If someone could have told me that I would be posting videos on social media, I would have laughed, right? But here I am, right? Here I am. Now, for those of you who have considered, right, wanting to start creating content on social media, and but you've just been bothered or turned off by the fact that you have to create videos, put your face on camera with your voice and all that type of stuff, Threads is the ultimate answer, right, to your, wishes, I suppose, right? Or because you can start creating content on Threads, right? And again, it's just like any other thing. You can get into any niche you want, or just it's a place people just go on there and post their thoughts. Like, basically, just think of it as Twitter, right? X, right? Now X, what was formerly Twitter, it's just basically that, right? You can post little video content as well, but it's like, like little shorter videos. All right, I don't know what the limit is, maybe 5 minutes or something, whatever the case may be. But it's not a place that is predominantly meant for video. It's a text based social media platform, right? And you, just like YouTube, just like there are other ways to monetize a YouTube channel, there are other ways to monetize a Threads account, right? And I could even tell you, just like YouTube, the ways to monetize a Threads account, the amount of money that you can make with just with monetizing a Threads account without relying on the bonus program is way higher, right? You can make a lot more money monetizing in other ways than monetizing through the Threads bonus program, but they've taken that away now, right? When the Threads when Threads was, when it was launched, obviously in order to help it gain traction, to make it more popular, they were incentivizing people to just post more content, make people more active, more engagement, interactions, all that type stuff. They were incentivizing people to post more by paying them, right? Just for posting, right? Just for posting. Didn't matter what it was about, whatever the case, as long as it met the thresholds that were required to get paid, you could get paid. Now, I suppose they have gotten to the kind of size that they were looking for, right? And as all these social media platforms do, right? I know a lot of people are pretty upset about it, because and understandably so. The amount of activity on the platform has significantly dropped, right? Because a lot of people who were posting before were motivated and incentivized to do so by the Threads bonus program, and that's no longer there. Now, those who do know, right, those who are in the know, knowing that they can still make a lot of money from posting on Threads through other means, are still on there, and they are capitalizing, making a bunch of money. And now, if you would be interested in doing the same, right, I would highly encourage you to check out the first link in the description that I have below this video, right? It's essentially a guide that is going to teach you how to grow a Threads account and monetize it, right? How to attract followers and attract followers, build a following, right? And eventually those followers, or amongst those followers, you're going to have people that will purchase products that you're promoting. And this particular guide will show you how to do it selling digital products, which is something that I talk about a ton on this channel, right? Selling, on there's so many different types of online businesses, but my preferred model, right, is the affiliate marketing model, specifically promoting digital products more so over physical products because of the higher margins and stuff, right? And affiliate digital products as an affiliate, predominantly as an affiliate, right? Because I prefer to promote products that have already been created by by vendors, because in that way I don't have to go through the trouble of making one myself, or product delivery, customer service, and all that type stuff, right? Somebody else has already done that work, and then as affiliates, we just we promote those products in return for a commission every time we help generate sales, okay? And that is essentially what the guide that I have, first link in the description below this video, that is essentially what that guide is going to teach you, right? So if you are one of those that has been bummed or upset and by the fact that a good source of income has just been pulled, you've had the rug pulled on you and has just been taken away, I would highly encourage you to check out that product, the guide that I have linked below, especially if you already have, if you were one of those that was making money from the Threads bonus program, chances are you have a pretty decent sized following already. And this is a great way to continue growing your account even bigger, like to learn, the methods, learn more methods to increase your following, and not only do that, but also monetize the following. Okay, so do not despair, do not feel upset, and like it's not completely over. Threads is still there. The way the platform is structured is still, it's a great play. It still allows you to post links and all that type of stuff. Who knows when those things may change, as they inevitably do sometimes, right? But while it's still available, you need to take advantage of that right now and make use of what's available on how the platform works as it is right now. Get started, try to make as much money as you possibly can, right? Before things change again. Who knows, whatever rules or things they start implementing. But I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to go ahead and get started. All right. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the comments section below. I will be sure to respond. And I will catch you in my next video. Ciao.